Hi guys, here we go. Here's the next death match between Alfredobob, who's one of the mods on the AI Discord server, and PooPoo, who's one of the original players of the server. Was a member of Booty Warriors, which was one of the two alpha teams in the very beginning of the game. Looks like both of them are total stream nabs. They have no idea what they're doing. We'll send them to school so they can learn how to stream someday. But that said, looks like we're going to have a Thrasher 3 versus a Druid 3. Alfredobob is going to play the kind of new school Druid where you run a Nord for defense, and then when you're ready for offense, you switch to your offensive-based weapon. And because fireballs are not allowed, the next best weapon for the Druid 3 is, when you go on the offensive, is the Rastaff, which is what he's going to be using here. Now, Alfredo does have a problem with his quick action bar. We'll get into that a little bit, but really it starts to go downhill for him because he hasn't learned how to run his bandages out of his inventory. But we'll get into that a little bit. One of the things PooPoo really struggles on in the match is, as Thrasher 3, you've got so many stuns, you have to learn to crouch and hit him from behind because it does so much damage. That triple hit is a big deal, right? And I'll point that out here as we get going. But the match is kicked off. As you can see, got some bad lag. Apologize again. Not much I can do. Here we go with our first attack. Alfredobob does a good job of hitting him with a stun and popping into human form to hit him from range. PooPoo does a fantastic job of hitting this dispel and then hitting leap. But what PooPoo didn't do right there was crouch when he really needed to. Here's another shock trap, which is an excellent strategy. But because Alfredobob's not used to his inventory and healing out of his inventory, he can't get to his Rastaff, and so he's not doing as much damage. But now he is now. Here we go again. Good action. Notice PooPoo didn't crouch. He really needs to crouch. This match might have been over right now if PooPoo had gotten those 2 hits in crouch mode like I had talked about. But now Alfredobob's on the run. He's healing. He's using his shock trap strategy to get away. He's using his a haste mode or a speed pot here. PooPoo again doesn't crouch. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Might have been over right there if PooPoo had crouched 3 times. All he had to do is crouch. Match would have been over, but he didn't because he's not used to that yet. Notice he does use the stunning barrier as a speed pot. That's an advanced move right there. Most people don't know that the stunning barrier is also a speed pot and get extra speed out of it. PooPoo looks like he gets lucky as hell getting out of that mob. Which is one of the reasons we did Rifts, is because it has a timer. The first tournament we had 20-30 minute matches, and we didn't want them to go that long. So the players knew they had to actually get involved, or that timer was going to come and they were going to be in trouble. So they're still fighting pretty good here. DirtyWork comes in to take the mobs away because the timer's been hit. Here we go again. Look at that. No crouching. No crouching. PooPoo would have won this match if he knew to crouch. But he's new to Thrasher 3, so he's look at that, he got hit by the mobs, got super lucky there. Had less than 50 health left. Pretty decent match, really back and forth. The mobs really played a big deal in a big part of this match. They're both, below 50% health at this point. PooPoo is kind of out of his specials. Otherwise, he might have been able to finish him off there. Alfredobob's, he doesn't have that hammer shock trap combo. And when you're in the tournament, you need to bring 20 hammers with you. And notice Alfredo just doesn't do it, right? Like you need to bring a plethora of consumables so that you can last the match. And if Alfredo would have been able to heal from his inventory, he would have been able to do the hammer shock trap on his action bar, and hell, Alfredo might have been able to win this match just on that right there, having the extra stuns, right? So he's got 2 stuns on his action bar to go along with his crow flock for getting out of stuns. So really, really important, guys. Go into Odin's, put your bandage in your inventory, learn how to heal out of your inventory. And there's the game right there. Alfredo gets caught by a taunt on a mob and the game over. Thanks for watching, guys, and please, I hope you come back next time for our death matches on American International, and feel free to come join us on the server